let's see if this works. Let's see if we can skip the intro. This might work. Oh yeah, and here we have our cursor, our final cursor, actually.
So it's funny because it sort of like works like the voids thing, because there's like a movement with the cursor, so we still have like a bit of that, but it's like really way more subtle. And
yeah, and it feels just fun and nice to move, and we were actually really inspired by Plug and Play on iOS, this really cool interactive like fiction game where it's when you tap and hold on the phone,
can just drag it.
You can just drag, yeah, and it creates a cluster around your finger.
Like if you move your finger, it's like sort of, they use it as a way of like indicating that your finger is there, and it's just like dots moving like this.
And we were just like, you know, we bet that would feel really good on a joystick, and it did, and it helped make, it helped us figure out how to make a cursor on a controller feel not like a cursor on a controller. So this is our level select.
So still, we've modified that a bit for the final game, but like we have those characters, and there's still like something like going on with the story.
Yeah, we brought back characters, except they're kind of all self-contained to each level. There's a different character for each level and a different story for that. So in this version of GNOG, which is quite recent, as of October last year, you could each level still had the multi-head, like heads within heads feel to them, and you could cycle between them. So you had to solve these side heads to be able to solve this main head. And it had all those same problems that we talked about before, where it was just extremely hard to design good puzzles that were interconnected across so many heads, but also just from like a production standpoint, as the person who does all our QA, it was a disaster to like solve and find bugs or figure out why bugs were being caused across 3 complicated puzzles that were interconnected. And you know, our team size is tiny. It's me, Sam, Nick who does programming, and Ramsey who does music. So with the scope of the game that we're trying to build, this sort of multi-world of NOGs everywhere was, I think, biting off too much, and just like it wasn't what the essence of the game was like about. It was just too confusing, and it wasn't telling a good story within the puzzles that we were designing.
Yeah, and still like people when we were doing playtest, they were just like, they didn't remember what they did on the other one, and
yeah,
like even if it's like quick when you switch and you can like quickly look at them, like it was just like that disconnection was like, is this another level, or
so I just tapped the nose and solved that puzzle, and then it automatically moved me back to this head to show me that I had done something, but that was super confusing. Like, I don't know why it took away control, and then this handle moved, but I totally missed that. And it's just like, it's really hard to communicate a lot of what we're trying to do. And so...
Is there like any bumps in that, like showing? Or...
I don't know, actually. Yeah, there's no bumps on these. So we have this, maybe the last build has a little bit of that. I think that